there is a secret that could make it possible for Terra Luna Classic to hit 1 cent or even $1. And unfortunately, without this secret, there's no chance of Terra Luna Classic hitting $1. Now, by these spreadsheets I've shown you guys a couple times, I can see, yeah, for LUNC to hit $1, we're gonna have to burn a ton of Terra Luna Classic every day. We're gonna have to hit a really high market cap, like $100 million. And the same is true to a lesser extent for Terra Luna Classic to hit 1 cent. We still would need to burn a significant portion of the total supply, roughly 40%, and we'd need to have a market cap of roughly $40 billion. However, we have to ask ourselves, what would actually make our market cap go up that dramatically, 40x, 100x, and what would actually cause us to burn this much Terra Luna Classic? And this is where the secret sauce comes in for Terra Luna Classic in the form of utilities. Utilities can burn Terra Luna Classic both through the optional manual burns and through participating in the on-chain burn tax. They'll also bring so much interest and exposure to our Terra Luna Classic ecosystem that our market cap could explode. And this is where cross-chain utility with the Cosmos ecosystem becomes so critical for the future success of Terra Luna Classic. You can see within the Cosmos, we have all these different local communities, different countries that are involved in the Cosmos ecosystem right here. We also have all these different infrastructure projects. We have a bunch of different finance projects. Osmosis is probably one that you've heard of. Binance, of course. Terra version 2, a bunch of different services, smart contracts, all these different things that come together to really make our ecosystem flourish. The wider Cosmos ecosystem can also see different gaming projects, different NFT projects, different social impact platforms, different marketplaces, and many different options for wallets to actually store your cryptocurrency in. Here's yet another example of massive utility that could come to Terra Luna Classic through this cross-chain functionality, the Terra 2.0 ecosystem, for example. These different projects could come to Terra Luna Classic. We could have gaming, we could have a bunch of different NFT projects, NFT marketplaces, DeFi platforms, different wallet options, analytics, infrastructure, and you can get the point here. There's so many different options for Terra Luna Classic to take advantage of. This is why cross-chain functionality is so important for us to push for with Terra Luna Classic, because really, if we ask ourselves, how are we going to be burning billions of Terra Luna Classic every single day? Without utilities, it just isn't a reality. We can see right now, our total Terra Luna Classic burn is roughly 40 billion, and our daily is less than 1/10 of what we need this to be to actually get anywhere significant with Terra Luna Classic. High market cap and burning a bunch of Terra Luna Classic are the byproducts of utilities, which is why it's so important for us to push to add a bunch of different utilities to the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, just like it's important for you guys to hit the subscribe button down below if you're getting value out of this video. Now, another major factor to the future success of Terra Luna Classic comes down to actually staking your Terra Luna Classic. Now, if you don't know, the market cap of Terra Luna Classic is actually determined by taking this price number and multiplying it by the circulating supply, but circulating supply is actually determined by taking this total supply number and subtracting out the staking in the community pool and the Oracle pool. And so as more people stake Terra Luna Classic, the circulating supply will decrease dramatically. Now, the circulating supply becomes very important when we start talking about supply and demand, because in this scenario, supply is the circulating supply. And so as our demand actually increases and we end up having our supply decrease, our net price change will go up dramatically. It's important to understand that any price gain from the circulating supply being limited is going to be temporary, right? If you see Terra Luna Classic skyrocket up to 1 cent, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to unstake your Terra Luna Classic, and then after the waiting period, roughly 21 days, then you're going to go ahead and sell your Terra Luna Classic, sell a portion of it to yield some gain. And so when we have the Terra Luna Classic locked up, maybe for every $100 of buy orders, we only have $50 of sell orders. And so there's competition for people trying to buy in, which pushes the price up. But eventually those sell orders will increase. The amount of people wanting to sell will increase as the price goes up. If you do want to learn how to participate by staking your Terra Luna Classic, check out this video up here, and I'll catch you on the next one.